Y'all know what this review means. You already know. If you have not seen my channel, I have yet to do a Game of Thrones review. So you know this means that I caught up with season 4 of Game of Thrones this past weekend. Now I was supposed to be caught up with season 4, but other things distracted me, to say the least. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Y'all know I'm gonna go in. This is my 4th favorite show right after SOA, that's right, Sons of Anarchy, Revolution number 2, Blacklist, the Blacklist number 3, in which I will catch up, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I will. But anyways, all that being said, yo, now I hear that, excuse me, hold on. But anyways, sorry. You gotta get phone calls sometimes. Anyways, regardless, yo, 4th favorite show. This thing is 2G. I hear the books are better, but I don't know. I cannot attest to that. It doesn't matter. This thing, yo, is the best political show I've ever witnessed. Period. Bar none. It's some of the best politics. Talking about balance, about just, yo, number one, I have to say this. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. I mean, I ain't, like I said, this is just the episode 3 review. But, like, yo, if you've seen it so far, I mean, and what's up with all the Starks dying? I'm just saying, though. Finally, we have a Lannister dying. Okay, finally, there's some blood. And I've been saying for what, Jeffrey, he need to go. He need to go. Yes, that's what we got. Thank you very much. Thank you. That already gives this episode already coming in a great level. Okay, that already is established as great because Jeffrey's dead. Now, this review, surprisingly, is not going to be that long. Okay, junk happened in this episode, like always, but some episodes aren't, you know, massively. Because, let's be honest, plot progression in this episode wasn't up there, like there has been in certain episodes, okay? Like the Red Wedding episode, even though I thought that was overhyped, just got to get that out the way. Season 3, episode 9, right? I was not surprised. You should have been able to see for the foreshadowing and whatnot. Now, so Jeffrey's dead. Like I said, that already establishes where it's at. You got Soshi, however you want to say her name, okay? The Queen Regent, his mother, the Lannister woman. She's acting all emotional, and she says, "Yo, lock up Tyrion." Lock up Tyrion. My bad. I had a moment right there. Lock up Tyrion. Now, for those who don't know, Tyrion is my favorite character. He's one of my favorite characters currently. In all, he's like what, my 4th. Yo, Tyrion Lannister, and Tyrion's just picking up stuff. Now, come on, you have to think about this logically. How in the world is Tyrion Lannister poisoned? And Tyrion's too smart for that. The doggone be caught with that. Come on now, y'all. Let's use basic common sense. Her logic that she's using, she's a phenomenal villain, but her logic be lacking at times, and this is one of those times. Tyrion didn't do it. I'll tell you who did it in a second. But to the point on back to Soshi. Yo, what Jaime Lannister, wow. He pretty much raped her. But here's the thing, man. You know what? I don't care. Because they had a relationship going on, incestuous or not. You know, I have to throw this out here. I do believe, from my view, Jaime Lannister has actually more honor than Ned Stark. Eddard Ned Stark, right? And he kind of explained his situation throughout the season, you know, from the infidelity situation with Ned Stark. I mean, has a bastard son in Jon Snow, as well as just other things. Stark's naivete. I mean, that whole thing is why he's the Kingslayer. I'm just saying though. Yeah, so Jaime pretty much raped her. But it's weird, man. It's weird. Because I've said this, yes, even in marriages people can rape somebody. But it's weird. Let me just stop it. Let me just leave it at that. Now, what I should have said about Game of Thrones at the beginning of this review, I got distracted by the call, is that, yo, if you're not mature, do not watch the show. It's like I would say with pretty much the Blacklist, pretty much Revolution, but especially Sons of Anarchy, SOA. Don't watch it. If you have kids around, do not watch the show. You should already know if you got to this point, but I need to say that regardless. Because if you've never seen the show, I highly recommend it, obviously. But if you're not a mature viewer, do not watch this. And that's just age. That's mentality as well. Because there's some stuff, man. The sex scenes, the murder scenes, just the content itself, like the concepts that are presented, the psychology and philosophy that are presented. It gets deep, man. It gets deep, dark, and at times sinister. Now, with all that being said, yo, you know who I know who did it? Littlefinger. The fact that he got Sansa Stark out of there. He had that dude, the former knight turned jester. And I was wondering why this dude was just all of a sudden showing up back in. This dude was out of there. He was working on the Littlefinger. Littlefinger got his claws. He got his talons on everything. He gunning for the throne. It was clearly stated, believe in last season, where he was talking to the spider, right? I forget the dude's names, but it doesn't matter. Littlefinger, man, he wants Sansa, which is, you know, I'm not even gonna go on there in this review. Anyways, this dude will do whatever it takes to get power. This dude will buy off this dude, man. He's arguably the most dangerous man in Westeros. I'm not even playing. So who all will come out of this? Now it's almost confirmed that Sansa Stark will survive to the end of the series. I was talking to a dude and he's like, yo, she seems to be a character. My only thing with her, and the same thing is why Joffrey, to me, I couldn't stand him. He was annoying, okay? He wasn't even a villain to me. The dude was just naive. The same thing with Sansa Stark. She needs that naivete. Now, I understand that they're young, but still, look at Arya. Speaking of which, Arya, yo, this female, yo, she the truth. Y'all saw that in the first couple episodes. This young lady, the truth. Okay, the fact when she, you know, I'm not saying they said was in this episode, but the fact when she said the only god is death. The fact that she becoming a straight up killer though. Enough said. With the horse and, you know, her sense of morality about taking for people, but the horse had a great point. The fact is, like, yo, they can't protect themselves. They're not even gonna be around. So the silver they have, like, that's the harsh world that they're living in. Now, to the fact about Jon Snow and his situation. Now, I thought he was really joining them, but this dude playing double agent, he played that well. I do think he loved the female, and I do think they're gonna meet again, and we'll see what happens. She did try to kill him, but you know what'll happen is going to be quite interesting. How Castle Black and the rest of the Night's Watch are gonna do on the wall, I have no idea how this is gonna go. I have zero clue because they're really outnumbered, and even with the information that Jon Snow gave them, I don't see this coming out happily. And as far as Bronn, Hodor, and the two folks, how their time north of the wall is gonna be, I don't know. But the fact that Bronn's a complete warg, like this dude's on some next level warg action, wow. I was not expecting that. The three-eyed raven, I don't know exactly what that reference is referring to. So we'll see how that goes. What else before I talk about the end? Because I got to talk about my second favorite character. She became, and I'll talk about her specifically. Anything else of importance that I find in this episode? Oh, Tyrion. Well, first of all, you know, he got rid of, you know, what's his name? His Ortern lover. What's the name? Anyways, he got her out of the way, which was actually really good. But he got rid of his squire. You know, told him to get Jaime. You know, the spider probably is gonna have to be a witness. That's what was stated. There's another thing too. You know, he wants Jaime come, and Jaime might actually help him. Jaime might help him because, yo, Jaime, this dude is a wild card. You know, he's got that prosthetic. I mean, Tyrion's also helping him, but with the sail sword, and the secret training lessons with the left arm, that's gonna be beastly. What else? You know, getting the kid out of there, cause this is about to get ugly in King's Landing. Also, I have to mention with Tywin Lannister offering that the House of Dorne. You know, it was like, you know, the whole 7 houses of Westeros. The fact is, we need you in your power. And I want you to be a judge in the situation of the second son, the dude that's there, the bisexual dude, him, the prince, bisexual prince. This dude's dangerous. I'm not even gonna lie. This dude is just dangerous. You can just get that aura. This dude's dangerous. And he's my second candidate over who is responsible for the death. Now, my last point. Daenerys Stormborn. Let me talk about this woman here. This young woman here. Her development. Yo, if you know anything about Kill la Kill, okay? She has quicker development than Kill la Kill. I know it's more seasoned, but regardless. Yo, this female, she is definitely one of the greatest female characters I've ever witnessed. This one, like, I love this character. I'm going to love this character. Her courage, her wisdom for her age, like, her strategy, yo. Like her ideals about freedom. She has a former slave army. Everywhere she goes, she's free to slave. And like, no, I'm taking this junk in. I'm the mother of dragons. The different things. Now that's gonna be interesting how that goes, because they're kind of bucking against her. But regardless, like this, she takes the best of every situation she's given. Like, even though she was young and she didn't necessarily want to be in a situation with she became Khaleesi, what's their names? The kings of the horses. Dang it, man. But regardless, she became Khaleesi at a young age. And she took that and wanted to learn. And she loves to learn languages. The fact that she knew old Valyrian, because of the House Targaryen. Yo, this one, and she coming, yo, and the way she ended that episode with taking a shooting, I was talking to a dude, and we both thought that there were explosives in those barrels. No. They're the former chain. They're the former like neck brace, kind of jazz. But no, of the 163 dead slaves across the road, she took them up. Yo, man. The decisions that she making, she's been perfect. Like, she's doing some of that Alexander the Great status. Like, this is how you make a female character. Straight up. Arya, she's great too. But Daenerys Stormborn, she embodies a woman. Okay, she embodies femininity to the point of like femininity and power. She embodies feminine power. Okay, let's be real though. I just love this character. I'm not even gonna lie. Tyrion Lannister been my dude because his deep, complex, his morality is interesting. His psychology is interesting. But yo, her characterization and character growth, or character development, Daenerys Stormborn for the win, man. You can't. I don't say that about many characters, but yo, Daenerys Stormborn, she may quickly come up and be my favorite. At the end of this series, she may be my favorite character. If she dies, no dog. But the fact that she continues to get loyal followers, all these men around her, some women too, but all these men. Yo, man. The Unsullied, what she did there, the different slaves that they, became, and then the fact that she tried to offer names, but that dude, like, yo, man. I know I'm reaching into the past, but yo, Daenerys Stormborn, this woman is a woman, man. I'm not even. This is a woman. Glad Cat Stark was gone. I didn't really like her, so come on, she can die too. Let's be real. But Daenerys Stormborn, yo, man, she's the star of this episode for me, definitely. So overall, I have to get this episode, because I already said it at a great mark, because of the fact that Joffrey's definitely dead. Poison, I wish he would just continue to like stabbed up or some tortured or something. Oh, and one last thing, I gotta get this 8.5. It was an outstanding episode of Game of Thrones. But also one thing about I have to talk about this Theon Greyjoy being broken. Yo, man. Now it's gonna be interesting considering the fact that his sister, yo, she got a major character development. She's coming, but Theon might not be there. So what's gonna happen, man? I don't know, man. It might be a long, ugly war, yo. She coming there with Assassin Class, her 50 best killers of the Iron Islands. That's what I'm talking about. That's beastly. Like, there's some straight up beastly female characters. Beastly. That's what you need in the series. Look, man, if you go ahead and see, have some beastly female characters, and there's a few. And also, what's his face? Big boy of the Night's Watch. He, I forget his name. Sam. He's got the female protected in the town next to the wall. So we'll see how that goes. You know, I think she's sort of falling in love with him, but we'll see how that is. Anyways, like I said, overall 8.5 out of 10. It was an outstanding episode of Game of Thrones. You know, come on, man. If you mature, check out Game of Thrones if you never checked it out. Unexpected Wonder, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts, and yeah, y'all. More video. You already know more reviews to come. All right. Peace. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night.